Good day, everyone. I am super excited to be here to be able to talk to you. I wish I was able to make it in person, but I'm still excited that the technology have given me the opportunity to still talk to you. Many thanks to Blessing and the TeensTech team in partnership with Tech Forward Impact for making this happen. I want you to look at your left. Now look at your right. Every single person in this room has something the world needs. Good day, everyone. I am super excited to be here to be able to talk to you. I wish I was able to make it in person, but I'm still excited that the technology have given me the opportunity to still talk to you. Many thanks to Blessing and the TeensTech team in partnership with Tech Forward Impact for making this happen. I want you to look at your left. Now look at your right. Every single person in this room has something the world needs. And I'm not saying that to make you feel good. I'm saying it because it is true. My name is Professor Rita Oji. I'm a Canada Research Chair in Persuasive Technology at Dalhousie University and the co-founder of Tech Forward Impact.
Distinguished guests and our speakers. And I just want. Alright, so please, I'd just like you all to just tell us your expectations of this event and your view of it too. Is there anybody that would like to speak to us? Hello, ma. Yes, so you're my assistant.
Good morning, everyone. So, my own expectation is to also learn about AI. It's easy for us to believe that, well, we've all been hearing about AI, but we don't understand it. First time I understand 100% about AI. I know that in the past we used to say Google it. If you're looking for something from Google it, now and AI is learning much more. We are able to see it in different fields. It's not just in the business, it's not just in corporate world.
We need maybe another phone.
My wife is a caterer.
Connect to my camera.
She's using AI.
We have to connect on the same phone.
You will say when I can cook a foreign roll, why would AI help? And surprisingly, it's helping. It's helping to medical equipment. It will tell you how many grams of Maggi or to put inside. So it just why I'm using catering as an example is because you can use AI as wide as imagination can take you. So I'm here to learn for as long as one camera. But more importantly, I'm also happy to see that they are catching you young. Some of us are much, well, we are still learning anyway. But you can learn faster. Then you can use it more, probably use it. So please pay attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Alright, so our video is ready and we'll go straight into the keynote session. Please watch, relax, and enjoy. Make sure you learn too.
Good day, everyone. I am super excited to be here to be able to talk to you. I wish I was able to make it in person, but I'm still excited that the technology has given me the opportunity to still talk to you. Many thanks to Blessing and the TeensTech team in partnership with Tech Forward Impact for making this happen. I want you to look at your left. Now look at your right. Every single person in this room has something the world needs. And I'm not saying that to make you feel good. I am saying it because it is true. My name is Professor Rita Oji. I'm a Canada Research Chair in Persuasive Technology at Dalhousie University and the co-founder of Tech Forward Impact. I research on how technology can be designed to support people in achieving their personal goals and in solving problems within their community. That is what my lab do at the Persuasive Computing Lab in Dalhousie. I also sit on the United Nations International Scientific Panel on Artificial Intelligence, where I help shape how the world governs artificial intelligence. At Tech Forward Impact, we are building inclusive talent, ensuring that Black communities and other marginalized populations are not left behind in AI innovation and decision making. But let me tell you where the journey started. It started in my native community in Enugu State, Nigeria, with no pipe-borne water, no electricity, when I was growing up and going to school. That basically means that most of you are better than me. The journey didn't start in the lab here in Canada. It didn't start in the boardroom. It started right there in the Nigerian soil, where you are right now. So when I look at you today, I do not see students who need to catch up with the rest of the world. I say the people the rest of the world will need to catch up with. You definitely have more opportunity than I did when I was growing up. Now, let me talk to you about AI, because that is why we are all here. AI is powerful. It can help doctors detect diseases early. It can help farmers grow more food. It can help you learn faster than any generation before you. But here is what nobody tells you enough. AI is only as good, as fair, as safe as people who build it. And the problem is that right now, most of the AI are being built by those who are privileged. Those of you do not have your voices in there. It does not understand your language, your community, and does not reflect your reality. That is not just a technology problem. That is a justice problem. And you, sitting in this room today, you are the solution to that problem. But I need you to hear me carefully. Being excited about AI is not enough. You must also be responsible with it. Do not ask, what can AI do? Ask, what should AI do? Who does it help? Who does it leave behind? Who does it harm? That is what it means, building technology with your eyes open, not just your ambition. And that is what you must do. 3 things I want you to take from today's short speech I'm giving you. 1, your perspective matters. The world does not need more AI built by people who all think the same. It does not need people who knows how to do it already. It needs you with your experiences, your culture, your understanding of what life looks like here in Nigeria and in Africa. 2, start now. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The young people who shape the next decades of AI are not waiting. They are doing it right now. And with the USAI Global Hackathon opportunity in front of you, you already have a door open. Walk through it. Leave someone with you. Every single person who helped me along the way, I try to help someone else. That is what Tech Forward Impact is all about. Check us out. Technology is not just for personal success. It is for community impact. Use it to solve problems in your community. I came from where you are, and I stand before you today as a proof that where you started does not determine where you will finish. But what you decide today, right here, right now, about how seriously you take this opportunity, that matters. The world is watching. The world is watching.
Okay? Thank you.
And it's not playing.
Network. Just shift. You guys should. Where's your phone? Who's pressing the phone? Wait.
Just call me. Let me do my presentation. Call me. Just call me. Just share the.
Okay, so while we're setting that up, I just want to ask two people what they did for the last session.
Switch the display now.
Okay, I like that I'm seeing hands. Thank you.
Good day to you. My name is Abdullah Isoma from Latvia. What I need from my is one powerful word, which is let them see you.
Okay.
A round of applause, please.
Hello everyone.
That's it. It's coming up now.
Okay, the video is playing. So it doesn't get to a point. How do you explain it now? Sometimes it's just look at it. How do I make it?
Interesting. So what does that statement mean to you? What do you understand?
Naim said the background, like want to just make it system
What AI can do that follow what artificial intelligence do. But when we are asking that what AI can also do what AI.
Alright, okay, someone else.
Good evening, my name is what I learned from what she said was to be exceptional. She said we should be innovative and being acceptably progress. We should not follow the shifts and the styles. We should be different from others. We should think what others think and then follow the shifts and the
Alright, thank you very much. A round of applause. So as you're learning, I hope your creativity is doing some press-ups within. Because one thing you will share with us is an idea that has come to your mind at the end of today's session. Are you ready for that? Because the goal is that you leave here the same way you came. Do we understand that? We're not just here to play or here to watch videos or listen to people talk. So a very important thing is that we leave here different from how you came here. There's a transformation that happens within you. Alright, so I'll take a few people from this side. Just share what you know.
My name is Adma Shambhuva from What I need to do is that
let's put this guy.
a word of knowledge
It's gonna go. Use an iPhone phone. I'll use an iPhone. I use Android. I'm putting on more than 3 devices now. And just connect this one and this other one and one other one. Or there's another one connected to it. The system one. This one, that one, two. Third one is the OBS is not still camera one. And the first camera is there. So it means camera one is just there. It's not showing the camera. So it means we still have up to like you can't change the camera one. It has to be camera one. And any next one will be camera two. So that's the camera. That doesn't change the camera two. Once you come out down, you have to find a way to make sure this one can connect to the
Thank you very much. A round of applause. So why did you say you didn't learn anything? Have anything? You're shy. Please, we're not shy. Why you? Okay, any other person?
Good day, good morning. Morning, good afternoon. And it's great to connect with every one of you here today. I was once a student, and when I did hear that, we're going to be talking to students, I was so excited because it just reminded me about my, secondary school days and how young and how I wanted to take over the world at the time, and here I am right now talking to you, another set of students, all right, in your own generation. You just heard Professor Rita just talk through, a bit of her life and how, she has tried to just encourage you, just so that even while at school, here in school, as you get to seek knowledge, you can be everything you want to be. And I just wanted to add to whatever she would have said to say that is possible. All right. Today, let's go quickly into why we are here. And I would introduce myself very quickly. But before I introduce myself, I wanted to first of all just again just share with you um, just what you must know about AI safety. All right. And it comes from the perspective of protecting your data in a smart world. You have smartphones, you have smart watches, everything around us right now is technologically driven. All right. You have phones, you have social media, you have artificial intelligence and many more technologies that will evolve. But right now, here where we are, I want to talk to you about you protecting your data in a smart world and what every student needs to know about AI, privacy, and staying safe. Like I put on the screen, AI is powerful. All those conversations, it's about you. How is your data used? And how do you stay safe while using AI? Let me introduce myself right now. My name is Nancy Ekagu. I am first a Nigerian and then I'm Canadian as well. But I am so again excited to talk to you because I remember how before I moved to Canada, I was I was born in Lagos. I was really born in Kaduna, in the north, and then finally moved, to Lagos. Went to secondary school in Lagos, and then finished NYC, got married, started working, moved to VI. And then from there, about years ago, my family and I moved to Canada ever since. All right. So, who is Nancy? Just so that you kind of just know a bit about me. My name is Nancy Kagu, like I mentioned already. I am the co founder of Tech Forward Impact. I am an AI governance and safety specialist. I work with organizations on responsible AI and data protection. I am a speaker and a mentor in AI and digital skills. And I am very passionate about helping young people like you use technology safely and confidently. And I have been recognized in 2025 as one of Canada's top 100 Black women. All right. So I work in AI, but my focus today is not just about what AI can do, it's about making sure people like you do not get harmed by it or misuse it without even realizing it, especially as you continue to engage, online through various social media apps. Okay, again, you would have known what AI is by at this point. You know what AI is in your daily life. But let me take the time to just explain again what it might, just in case you're maybe a bit confused. You know, you might think of AI as something from science fiction, but it's already woven into every app you use every single day. Every scroll, every tap, every like, every comment, every search on your phone, on your TV teaches it something new about you. Your preferences, your likes, and the things that you would want to choose, click, comment on social media. All right, especially TikTok, Instagram, on the web, on the internet, Snapchat, using chatbots like, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google Gemini, or one of these AI chatbots that, or large language models. There's also Siri and Alexa. You have voice assistants that are always listening for their wake word. And sometimes it's just a Netflix, or you have Netflix at home. You know how that your even the movies that are on Netflix, when you watch a movie and you like it, you give a thumbs up. What has happened is that there's already a layer of AI integrated into Netflix. So what happens is, as you give a thumbs up to maybe a movie that you just watched that you like, what it now does is it trains itself on what your preferences are. All right. So you use AI every day: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, filters, and even voice assistants. These tools are not random. They learn from your behavior, and the more you use them, the more they understand you. All right. So, what is personal data? We talked about personal data, and that's what that's what we are here for. To just explain what personal data is. What is personal data? It's any piece of information that can identify you, and there's a lot more of it than most people realize. I would say think of it as the puzzle pieces of your digital identity. Just the way you have an ID card that is physical, maybe in school, you do have a digital identity as well, and that's what your personal data. So what are your direct identifiers? Your name, your full name, your email address, your photos, your photographs, yes, your phone number, your workplace information, your school, everything that can identify you is what your personal data. Again, another example is where you are right now, your search history, your private messages to friends, family, your chats, your photos, your videos that you upload online or upload to ChatGPT or one of these tools. It is what your personal data. Voice recordings, something that can identify your voice, is also what personal data. So every piece alone of these things I've just mentioned might seem very seamless, all right? But together they form a complete picture of who you are, what you do, and how you work. All right. So personal data is anything that can identify you, your name, your photos, your voice, your location, even what you search. Yes. Most people think it's just about passwords and, I could just hide my password and nobody would know what my password is. No. The world is changing, technology is evolving. So your personal data is everything that I have mentioned. Your data tells a story online about who you are, especially now in the age of AI. Your data is everything I've mentioned: direct identifiers, location and activity, visual and biometric data. It tells a story about who you are. All right. So every time you click, you like, you search, you upload something, your data is being collected. All right. Artificial intelligence analyzes your data, your personal data, to predict what you like, what you will click next, and even how you think. That's how these recommendations feel so accurate. So you watch a movie or you listen to Spotify music and you like something on Spotify and you click it. As soon as you click that, what happens? It recommends something that is close to what you just indicated you liked. All right. So how does AI use your data? It doesn't just collect data for the sake of it. It puts your information to work in very specific ways, some of which are helpful, some of which are surprising, and some are worth thinking twice about. All right. It recommends content for you. It targets advertisements for you. It improves apps for you, and it predicts your social behavior. All right. So it doesn't just know what you like, it predicts what you will do next before you have even decided. So, for example, use an app, the app collects your data, AI analyzes those patterns from the data that you have just, that has just been gathered about you, and then it tries to predict your next move. Okay, that's how it works. So this cycle runs quietly in the background without you even knowing. For every time you open an app, you engage on social media, it is the first thing that happens behind the scenes, and you're not even aware. All right. So now here's the new real talk. If you're not careful, your data could be misused, and you might just be the one handing over your digital identity to these apps, all right, or to these places that you have engaged online, especially now in the age of artificial intelligence. Okay, so AI can be very useful, but when your personal data is involved, the risks are very real, and they can follow you far beyond the app that you clicked on. Yes. So, what are the risks of AI? Number one, oversharing without knowing. All right. Many apps collect more than you realize, your contacts, your images, everything. All right. As long as you're uploading these things, your voice messages, everything, your email addresses, as long as you are the one supplying those information, these apps are collecting it. All right. Your microphone access, your location, everything can be harvested in the background and you will not even be aware of it. Right. And then the data that is collected from you is stored and reused. So you share without knowing. You upload pictures on different social media. And I'm not saying don't upload. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is as long as you are aware, it makes you more what sensitive. You are more aware as to what it is that you are loading or uploading rather, because you now know how it can be used. Okay? Information that you shared years ago, it doesn't disappear. It can be sold to third parties, it can be exposed in data breach, or it can also be what given as an evidence in courts. And that's why somebody says the internet never forgets. And that's true. Totally deep fakes and fake AI contents. I'm sure you've watched videos where somebody is saying something with somebody else's voice. All right. It's called deep fakes. And it happens as as a consequence of AI. Somebody has said something somewhere, and then that person's voice is now brought into his face and joined together using AI to act as though that person said that thing. And they didn't say it. So it's called deep fakes, all right? So AI can now generate convincing fake videos and images of real people. So photos you post of yourself publicly can be used without your consent. Right? There's also manipulation and influence. AI-powered ads and content feeds can shape what you believe, what you buy, and how you vote without you even realizing what is happening. All right. So, have you ever talked about something and then suddenly you just saw ads for that thing? Yes. It's not a coincidence. It's AI at work. So, if you're not careful, it can use your data in ways that you never agreed to. All right. And the fact that AI is powerful, it doesn't always protect you. Okay. So, how do you stay safe? What are the practical habits on staying safe in this AI driven world? Well, I would say, first of all, you have more control than you think. So don't get worried, don't get anxious, don't get fearful. You have more control than you think. Just a few simple habits that you must be aware of so that you can dramatically reduce the amount of personal data that AI collects on you, intentionally so. And then you can help protect your identity first from a place of awareness. All right. Number one, you must guard sensitive information. Never share your passwords, your home address, your email addresses, your financial details, or anything deeply personal with AI chatbots or apps. Even if they ask, don't do it. It's just like handing over the key of your home or your house to a stranger outside. You don't want to do that, right? Secondly, think before you upload. Photos and videos carry hidden metadata, and that includes your location, your GPS coordinates, and all of that. So once something is online, you lose control of where it ends up. All right. Again, the internet never forgets. Okay. All right. Then also audit app permissions. So sometimes you just need to go back to your phone settings and check what apps can access your details, your microphone, your camera, your contacts, and location. Check and revoke what you do not need. So sometimes just go to your app permissions on your settings and look through it. What has access to my what? What has access to my camera? What has access to my contacts? What has access to my locations? Take out what you don't need at that time. All right. Again, fourthly, use strong, unique passwords. All right. A password manager that can help you create and store passwords that are very hard to guess. All right. Then apply the stranger test. I just mentioned that. Before typing anything into an AI tool, before uploading anything, ask yourself, will I say this to a stranger on the street? Will I hand over my keys to somebody I don't know? No. So if you say no to that question, then don't type it. All right. So before you type anything into an AI tool, ask yourself, would I say this to a stranger outside? Would I give this private information about myself to somebody that I don't know? The answer is no. So if you answer no to that, then no, don't type it. Don't share sensitive permissions, sensitive information, and think before you post. Most importantly, those who use it responsibly. Your data is valuable, protect it. All right? Your data is valuable. Your privacy is your right, but you have the right to control your own information, right? Reach privacy settings, opt out where you can, speak up when you cannot, all right? And finally, smart users stay ahead. The students who understand AI today and the ones who will shape tomorrow, they already are aware of how it's used. So because of that, they're able to guard their decisions intelligently. All right, they know what to upload to AI and what not to upload, and they're also able to inform their friends and families who are not aware how to really use these things. All right, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. Start with your own digital choices. It's in your hands. AI is lovely, it can work, it's transformative, it can do a lot more. However, do not give access to your digital life by uploading things that you cannot retrieve. Even when you decide to delete it, it's already stored in the cloud, it's stored, where you can't even reach it at that time. Okay, that's all I will be leaving you with. If you have questions, because we're out of time, send your questions to engage at techforwardimpact.org. Again, it's engage, it's on your screen at techforwardimpact.org. Thank you for listening, and I hope from now that you know better, you will do better. Once again, my name is Nancy Ekagu. I'm the co-founder of Tech Forward Impact alongside Professor Rita, and together we're here to just educate and spread the word about not just what AI can do, but how you can best use it appropriately. Have a great afternoon, and I would see you soon. Bye bye then.
The great king Koleosho returns to his
That's what happened.
Anything about
come out, right? And they have to there's someone is going to now time. So once you're up, thank you. So in addition, you can work using to judge this on your understanding of how to partake on. So you're going to touch on your understanding of your idea or the ideas that you present in your idea. And the example is it and the presentation of that. Thank
I have 1 minute to give you. So count, then have school. We take AI in medicine and healthcare. So please come up. Please let's appreciate her as she comes. Let's encourage her.
To analyze medical records, how to use AI to solve medical problems, how to use AI to develop drugs. We use it for it takes a lot of time, but we just prompt the AI to give us samples of different compounds product of us. We use it in the surgical ward. Nowadays, we don't most in the big hospital we see now large hospitals, they don't use all the surgical knives again. They use lasers. When the lasers, it allows precision. It makes the cutting easier, reduces blood loss. That way, it's easier to perform surgery patient. It allows the surgery to it reduces the risk in surgery. And some places where human hands cannot cut, but because of those lasers, we can access those places easily. We also use AI to analyze our records. We are using of steps to take, add the amount of blood, add the amount of sugar you have burned. That way, for diabetic patients, it's easier for them to record the way they are taking their sugar, the amount of sugar they lost, and the amount of sugar they gain, which allows them. So when they are going for checkups, they can just use the data on their smartphone to refer to the doctor, which makes diagnosis easier. We also use it for online medicine. For some people who can't leave their house, through AI, they are able to communicate with doctors who help them to analyze their situation. Apart from the benefits of AI, as all our speakers have told us, there are also disadvantages in AI. Like now, from what they say, data safety, and most they've told us about data safety, that if you don't know how to protect your another thing is that people who misuse AI, sometimes we misuse AI in medical world, and also if the wrong prompts are used on the AI, you won't be able to get your preferred result. And if the programmer of the AI is biased, if does not put enough information when programming that AI, what we are meant to get, we will not get it. For an instance now, if the normally 1 plus 1 is 0, but if the programmer makes a mistake in that AI, says 1 plus 1 is 0. For any question, thank you.
Really academic nursery and primary school, taking us AI, medicine and entertainment. It's representative here. A round of of applause. Please encourage them as they come up.